Well, it's that second time in a month again. I got my Boxycharm. Just like last month, I got it just the day after I got my Ipsy bag. Just to recap, last month, I'd canceled my Allure box, signed up for Boxycharm, found out I was on a waiting list. Thought I'd be on there for a while, so I signed up for Ipsy in the meantime. And I ended up getting lucky and coming off the wait list, 3 days later for Boxycharm, so I got on both. And sorry, my allergies are killing me. But I liked them both so much last month that I couldn't cancel either of them. So I decided to keep them both and see how it went. And I got Ipsy yesterday. I did post that video. You can watch it. I was just impressed, if not more than last month. And with Boxycharm this month, 10 times more impressed than I was last month. Last month was a great box, but this is even better. So I did open it already. I actually have all of the products, with the exception of the one on my face today. My eyes are done with the eyeshadow palette. You'll see the highlight and the lipstick, but let's open it up. Sorry. This month, the theme was Downtown Charm. So, the first thing we got was a Real Her eyeshadow palette, and there were 3 variations of the palette that you could get in the box. I didn't get the one I had my eye on, but it turns out that this one is absolutely gorgeous, so no complaints here. It's called the Real Her Playbook, and the one I got is, I think, Be Yourself or something like that. Yeah. But anyway, let's open. I threw the original wrapping. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, so you open it up. This is what it looks like. Nice, thick cardboard packaging. Oh, the one I got is called Be Your Own Kind of Beauty. It's right there. Duh. Really nice, thick packaging. I mean, sturdy. You open it up. You got a nice size mirror. You got the plastic protecting it. And it's a 9-shade palette. This one, the Be Your Own Kind of Beauty, is it's like more of a natural, a lot of coppery, golden, shimmery shades. I think there's only like 2 mattes, and I think that's the brown and the black. Like I said, all the shadows on my eye and my lower lashes came from this palette. The first one here is called Fine, and this is the highlighting shade that's in the corner, inner corners of my eye and highlighting my brow. The second one on the top is called Fabulous, and that's a really light shimmery beige, if you can see. Then Fun is a little darker shimmery beige. Is very similar to Fun, but it's just a little darker in shade. And then Strong is the matte brown. Yup, it's like a matte brown. And I'm not big on brown, so that'll never get used. I never use any of my browns. And then we have Proud, which is a really pretty golden shade. You can see that. And then Courageous, which is another absolutely beautiful, darker golden shade, almost copper, like a rose gold kind of. Let's wipe that off. And then Smart is the matte black, which I do have like in the very, very corners of my eye. Creative which was one of my favorite colors in the palette. It's actually one of my crease colors. It's on my outer crease color. I don't know how good the lighting is, if you can see. And then Unique, which is my main lid color, which is right here. So gorgeous shades. Like I said, I used Fine as the highlighting shade. I used Fabulous and Fun as the two transition shades, and then I used Courageous and Creative in my crease. Courageous I used over my whole crease, and then Creative I used in the outer three corners of it. And then the black I used in the very, very, very corner. I know when they revealed like what was in the box, the spoilers, and I read all the blog posts, and people saw it was a Real Her palette, and they were talking about how they had received Real Her lipsticks a couple months ago, and it was just a lot. I don't know where I put the plastic protective cover. Here it is. There's just a lot of complaining, saying, oh, I wasn't impressed with the lipstick, Real Her this, Real Her that. People just tend to complain about anything. But this eyeshadow is absolutely gorgeous. The formula is amazing. It's creamy. It's like almost a satiny. Like it's almost feels like it's made of satin. It glides on very well. I experience no fallout. It blends together very well. The pigmentation is amazing. The only brushes that I wet were the ones I used for my lower eyelid. It's just, it's really quality eyeshadow. And this palette is actually $28. And the thing about the Real Her Cosmetics is 20% of their cosmetics go to non-profit causes. So I think that's amazing. They stand for something, as well as put out good products. The second thing, which is I love, is I got the Ophir full-sized Ophir lipstick. Now there were two shades you could get in this box. I got the shade Santa Ana, which was the more reddish mauve type. The other one I forget the shade Tuscany, I think, was more of a brown, and this as blowing kisses on my lips really goes with my skin tone. The other one would not have been wearable for me. I love this. It's going to be one of my most worn lipsticks this summer, I guarantee. As always, like from what I'm learning, not just reading blog posts, but from last month's box, you always get a tool. Usually, from what I would get a tool, and when you do receive a tool, it goes with something in the box. And this, I was super excited about because it's Luxie, and I am in love with Luxie brushes. I started my collection through my other subscription boxes. I got a couple from Allure. I don't believe I got one. No, I didn't get one from Ipsy last month, but I know they do give them out in some of their bags. But I did get a couple Luxie brushes through Allure. They're the best brushes I've ever used. So this is the Luxie Pro Precision Tapered Brush, number 640. And this is for like hot, brushing hot powder highlighter on your cheeks. You can use it, I guess, for contour and other stuff, but it's meant for the highlighter in the box. This brush is $24. $24 brush, and they're worth every penny. So the next one is what goes with the brush. This has to be my all-time favorite in the box this month. It is Artist Couture. It's a Diamond Glow powder. So it's this is my first experience with a loose highlighting powder, which is exactly what it is. I don't like in the lighting you can see I have it where you know, on this cheek and then on this cheek. It's the only highlighting product I actually have on today. I didn't put on a base, like a liquid or cream base or anything like that. You can see it's a nice size. And this will last, God, probably till I'm dead. I'm almost 40 years old, and there's so much powder in here, and I'm telling you, the littlest bit goes a long way. It is much easier than you could ever imagine to over highlight with this stuff. I had the first, like when I first put it on this morning, I had to wipe off and like redo my face because what seemed like a tiny bit to me was way, like, you could see me from the moon. So it comes with this little thing you take out, and then there's two sides to it, one with holes and one without. The holes are covered with a little piece of tape that you take off, then you replace this. What I do is I turn this till just some of the holes, a couple of the holes are showing, and then I just sprinkled a little bit into the lid, like very tiny bit. Spread that out so I didn't get a whole bunch on the brush at once. Very little bit, and then, like, look at that. Like, look how beautiful that is. That is so shimmery and beautiful. I mean, it is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, the most gorgeous highlighter I've ever set eyes on, ever owned or set eyes on. And that's not an exaggeration, it is just gorgeous. And the fact that it's a loose powder fascinates me. I love it. And this, the Diamond Glow powder, is $26.99. So the last thing in our box is a 3-pack. I love sheet masks. I always buy a 32-pack. And I use them twice a week. I'm off of Amazon, and when I run low, I buy the 32-pack again. These aren't a brand that I've tried or am familiar with, but have heard of. It's the Botanic Fiber Facial Mask. One is just to moisturize and smooth and firm your skin. That's the Botanic Fiber. And then the next Botanic Fiber is with the Wild Rose and Vitamin C. It's called I Woke Up Like This. The first one was called Beauty Secret. And this is to enhance the skin's natural glow. That's pretty much what vitamin C is for. And then I'm so excited because I've been hearing about these kind of masks. Now I get to try one. It is called it's a primer facial mask. Tea tree oil, rosehip extract, and vitamin C enhances radiance, minimizes pores, evens skin tones, preps the skin for a flawless makeup application. So this is actually a mask that you wouldn't use at night after washing your face and stuff. This is something that you would put on right prior to doing your face makeup. I've been hearing about these all over the internet. So excited I get to try one. Probably gonna get hooked and have my own little collection of these. The three sheet masks together are $14.97. So I did the math, and this month's Boxycharm comes to $113.86. On the first of the month, I paid Boxycharm $21, and in my hands, I am now holding about $114 worth of quality product that I will regularly use. Can't beat that. Like, you just can't beat that. I don't see how they don't have a 2-year waiting list. I know, like I said, human nature's to complain, and people, I hear people complaining about the silliest things. I canceled because of this, I canceled because of that. I'm sorry, but short of literally being like ripped off or not receiving, a box or a major malfunction that happens more than once, for $21, I'm keeping it. And the Ipsy as well. So that's this month's Boxycharm. For those of you who haven't received yours yet, now you have kind of an idea of what the products are going to look like if you have fair skin like mine. And those of you who aren't subscribed, I hope this encourages you, because it's more than worth the money. You get so much more back. And you can sign up anytime at Boxycharm.com. I did read last week that they had lifted the waiting list temporarily. I'm not sure if that's still in place. I haven't read anything that said otherwise yet. So I'm going to assume the probability is that there's still no waiting list. So I would sign up while you can, because that waiting list is going to go back into place sometime soon, I predict. There's no way it can't. So thank you for tuning in. I hope everyone who has signed up enjoys their box as much as I am going to, and those who are inspired to sign up enjoy their future boxes, and I will see you next month. Thank you so much.